Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastic. And today, we're going to talk about a little incident that I had on my vacation with my EDC. But before I get into it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Ring that notification bell so you do get notified when I upload new content. And we're just going to get right into it. So, a couple weeks ago, I had a little break from YouTube because I went on vacation. And, I am a family guy. I do have a wife and children. And outside of going to explore new places, we frequent theme parks. And where I live, it takes me about 45 minutes to get to Florida. And then it takes about 7 hours to get to Orlando. And for those of you that may not know, Orlando, Florida is a very, very awesome place to visit on vacation because you got Disney, you got Universal Studios, you've got SeaWorld, and let's see, you've got Epic Universe, which is another theme park of Universal's that they're opening, which is really cool. If you like that kind of stuff, you ought to check into it. If you don't know what it's about, they have a, let's see, they got a Super Mario Land that's going to be awesome. They've got another Wizarding World, a Harry Potter, which I think is going to be really neat. And they got like a bunch of legacy stuff. I think they got a How to Train Your Dragon, all kinds of stuff. It's a big park. So anyway, so we did that, and going down there, I have to really go through all of my stuff that I carry. Now, as far as EDC goes, I don't carry a lot of stuff. I carry, most of the times, thanks to Pew Prep Trek, I have the cash belt from Wazoo that the belt actually comes apart, and you can actually, you can hide stuff in it. So that belt's really neat. I really like it. I haven't really kind of pieced out yet what I'm doing with the belt other than wearing it, and I do greatly appreciate it, and I do love it. And see, I carry a multi-tool, my pocket knife. Sometimes I carry some really smaller items, but it's not, not all the time. Mostly I just have stuff in a kit in my vehicle. But I do have one piece of gear, one piece of EDC that I carry all the time, no matter what. And I forgot about it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys try to figure out what I could possibly have that would get me in trouble going through security. And I'm not going to spoil it right now because, like this video says, my vacation and my EDC. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my vacation because I had a really good time and just want to talk about it. And you guys can criticize me or, agree, disagree, or whatever in the comment section down below. And I will always look forward to reading those comments and getting that engagement. But we went down and we hit Universal Studios and Disney. And one of the things that I really like about hitting Disney, because we hadn't been to Disney World in a long time, we've been to Universal Studios several times. We went to Hollywood Studios, and Disney built the Galaxy's Edge, right? The Star Wars themed land. And gonna probably catch comments about this, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Disney 3 movies. But that's neither here nor there. The land that they created, the Galaxy's Edge, is very, very cool. I've really, really enjoyed it. There's only 2 rides. There's Rise of the Resistance and Smuggler's Run. And I have health issues, so I can't really ride a whole lot of rides. But I did ride Rise of the Resistance, and I'm going to tell you, I was blown away, mind blown. It was really awesome. If you haven't, if you don't know anything about it, or if you like theme parks, well, I'm pretty sure you're on this platform. There's tons of people that all they do is go to theme parks. And they've got people that actually go through the rides and they film it and they show you everything. It's really cool. It blew my mind to experience it for myself, and I'm glad I did. So yeah. Anyway, really cool. We entered Galaxy's Edge from the Toy Story area, and when you go down. You make a turn and you see like the Millennium Falcon and all that. It's just really cool, and then to see you walk around and it has the forced perspective scenery, kind of like they did in the see over in Animal Kingdom with the Pandora stuff. It looks really, really cool. They did that there. and really enjoyed it. You know, really, really cool. And one of the things about being a YouTuber, but also watching a ton of YouTube, because pretty much all the content that I consume is from YouTube, right? I don't watch a whole lot of TV. And I do watch a lot of theme park news. So I do watch a lot of, you know, theme park channels like Paging Mr. Morrow, Tim Tracker, and let's see, who else? Who else is another one I frequent? Well, there's one particular YouTuber that does a lot with Universal. Okay, and I will put a picture up because I was very happy that I actually ran into him this time, and that's Rick's Flicks. So if you're looking for any information on Universal Studios specifically, that's pretty much, he does tons and tons of stuff at Universal Studios. Check him out. And you know, for me, a shameless thing that I will share with you. I know kind of where, because of how he does his videos, I know kind of where he is in the theme parks. So I was looking for him every day that we were there. And one day, my little one, the one that, you know, has been on these videos with me, she loves ET. She has a thing with ET, and which I think is cool because ET is kind of from my childhood, and it's amazing to me that there are so many younger people that just love ET. I think that's awesome. And me and my little one were going. Actually, we were going to ET, and I happened to look over, and I see, you know, a guy standing there, and Rick is very noticeable because he wears, you know, bright yellow shirt because of Harry Potter and the Hufflepuff. You know, he's a Hufflepuff, and wears, you know, hat and everything. And I looked over and I saw him, and I did go up, and I did say hey to him, and you know, ask him if I could take a picture and all that kind of you know, whatever. It's interesting how you know, these people on YouTube, they do in a certain way become famous, you know. And when you see them out in the wild like that, because, you know, I'm used to just watching his videos, and then you see him, you know, it's I don't know, it's really cool. It's really neat. He's a super nice guy, and you know, I went up, I didn't bother him. I just said, hey, you know, love your channel. You know, I didn't say, well, I'm a YouTuber too. You know, I didn't do anything like that. I just took a picture with him and kept it pushing. But super nice guy. So anyway, yeah, had a great time, and really appreciated all of the comments that I got when I got back of, you know, the lag of videos of people missing me. That was really cool too. That was definitely a treat. So I really do greatly appreciate that as well. So EDC, all right. As someone who really cares about preparedness and being ready to protect my family, myself, my property, one of the greatest sort of things, I guess, you know, things that can cause anxiety is being separated from your normal environment. And your normal environment is really going to be your everyday life. Because I don't have it like that. So me going on vacation and going to a theme park, that's definitely not my everyday life. And being, you know, 7.5 hours from my home, that if you were to dwell on it, it could, you know, you could kind of have anxiety about it, I would suppose. But one of the things that I did was to make sure, okay, like in the morning, you know, we're getting dressed, you know, we're going to the theme park, and okay, I can't bring this, I can't bring this, I can't bring this. And I did get caught. And I was actually shocked. And the reason I'm going to say I was shocked was because I had this particular item on me several trips into a theme park. And I finally got caught. And luckily I got caught by security who was really cool. And it was actually the security at where we were staying. So I was able to just run this piece of EDC gear back to my room and come back before the transport got there, and you know, it was no big deal. But have you guessed? Have you thought about what it could possibly be? If it's not a pocket knife, it's not, let's see, it's not a multi-tool, it's not a pocket knife, nothing like that. And to be honest with you, it's something that I completely forgot about. And it's It's this, okay? This is the size of a credit card. And you can see it's not that thick, right? You see that? Here's what I got in trouble for what it is. It is a blade. And what you do is you just take it like this, and you just push it out like that. You fold the small end first, then the big end over, and it kind of snaps together, and it turns into that. And I finally got caught with it. Accident. It was total accident. This is just something that in a situation I would forget about because it's in my wallet. It's in my wallet next to, where your money goes. I just have it, tucked in there, and I just always forget about it. But this is a cool little deal. It's G-A-M-I-K-N-I-F-E, knife, right? Gamey knife, G-A-M-I knife. But yeah, so this is what I got caught with. This is what I got busted with. Luckily, it didn't get taken. It didn't get confiscated. I was able to take it back to our hotel room, and everything was cool. I love this knife, so I'm glad I didn't lose it because I really do love this knife. Because once you fold these two pieces in, it gives you a really sturdy handle, and because it has this little notch down, it kind of gives you like a choil. So you have really good grip on this thing, and it even has some jimping up here. Let's see, up there at the top, right here. There's some jimping right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. So yeah, when you put it in your hand, your thumb rests right here. You have some jimping. So this is a really, really nice little knife, and it's so cleverly hides. So yeah. Like I said, size of a credit card, it's literally, it's probably the thickness of 2 credit cards on this side, because this is the thicker side of it, but it's very thin. It's definitely very, very portable, and it fits perfectly, in your wallet, so it doesn't give you any issue. Problem is it blends so seamlessly into your everyday carry that I always forget I even have this. And that's exactly what happened. I wasn't trying to be sneaky. I wasn't trying to see what I could get away with or nothing like that. It was just one of those things where I genuinely forgot. I genuinely forgot about it. And yeah, like I said, thankfully security was cool. I was able to take it back to the room, and no harm, no foul. So yeah. Anyway, that's my got busted on vacation EDC story. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, love going to theme parks. And I do have a couple outing videos that I want to make here where I live, because we actually have some cool stuff that you guys that live definitely on the interior of the country will never probably have exposure to. And, well, what could I possibly be talking about, right? Well, the USS Alabama warship is actually parked out in our bay and has been a museum for a very long time. But it's really cool because we have our own battleship, and it's a museum, and you can go to it and walk through it and all that stuff. And I'm thinking about doing some videos through there. But if that's not cool enough, we also have an aviation museum that's tied to that park where our battleship is. We also have a submarine. We also have a World War II submarine as well, the USS Drum. And it's not in the water. It's actually, it's on big mounts, big concrete mounts, blocks that hold it. And, you climb a scaffold and, go in from the top and all that kind of stuff. And it's really cool. You can go through it. So I may do a video on that too as well, for people that never get to see anything like that, or you don't have access to anything like that. But one of the coolest things that we have here, because as I said, we have an aviation museum as well. We have a SR-71 Blackbird. And if you know what that is, that's one of the coolest planes probably ever built. certainly one of the fastest, most feared planes ever built. And we have one in our aviation museum. I've taken a lot of pictures of it. I've taken a lot of video of it. And I've been thinking about trying to, do something really cool for you guys. So, if you, don't have the ability to see that, you can see it with me, right? I could bring it to you. So, yeah, think about doing that as well. Let me know in the comment section down below, if this is anything that would interest you, or you're not even here anymore because you clicked off because you said I ran my mouth too much and you got bored. That's cool too. But if you made it this far, appreciate you. And yeah, hit that comment section and let me know what you think about anything. If there's any comments you have, any discussion you want to have with me, let me know. I am working on trying to figure out the live streaming situation. I can't do it here, like where I'm doing these videos, because I'm just filming behind a camera, and I need, obviously to live stream, I need my computer and everything. So I'm trying to work all that out. So that will be something that is coming, it's coming. So yeah, anyway, thank you for hanging out with me, and I appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I got. See you in the comment section down below, and hope you have a great day, night, whatever. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.